Grand Rising to all the patriots all over the world, as many that love good things. I bring you good tidings from the Creator that was never created, the one that's here, the ending from the beginning. Jehovah Elohim, Jehovah Shaddai. Please, if you are watching this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share and also invite your friends. As we are about to share our thought with you again. A quest for hygiene and a quest for better society. It is not a day job. That's why we persistently keep on doing the best we can from our end. That's why you also do the best you can also from your end. Oga Otabo Osawaro, Madam Rita Ajayi, may the God of the universe continue to bless each and every one of you. You are first commenters today. Please do not hesitate to share and also invite your friend. Today's topic is going to be very, very lovely. This topic is going to be very, very lovely. So if you are there, make sure you share and also invite your friends. Please don't hesitate to share this very broadcast. You know, it's in our head in there that your information will lead to your transformation. I think in 2022, when we were to enter 2023 precisely, there was a word I used. I said your information will lead to your transformation. A lot of persons felt it was just a joke. Whatever you hear from us here, we might say it locally, but it is divine. Due to we not go school, we might not be able to put it in the appropriate sentences. But the most interesting thing that you have to always give us a geographical latitude for us to say our nonsense. Then at the end of the day, it will make sense. That's why all conspiracy theories today, they have now become automatically a conspiracy reality. So please, if you know you are woken, don't count our word for joke. I'm not saying this for you to start seeing me in a very higher esteem. For the people I do conversate with, you should know that I'm down to earth. Not the eye where you take the look me, not be me take the look myself. I see myself that you are even more than me. I communicate with people. But we have a lot of acclaim, whatever today. For them to even put a cut through to their co-freedom fighter is a problem to them. But for me, I put a cut through at any time your word enter my heart. I was able to call one or two persons today. They never expected. Chairman, how you doing? I just want to see how you're faring. That's how we do our thing. But if we say it in the spiritual realm, who is the most powerful person? I'm the one because of the truth I carry. I don't go to school, but I carry the truth. Carry me, they go. Mother Gaia, carry me, they go, they go, they go. Carry me, they go. Me do carry me, they go, they go, they go. Carry me, they go. Anunnaki, carry me, they go, they go, they go. You can see that there is nothing we can't do. Once we take the stage, heaven and earth will tremble. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share this very broadcast, as we are about to hit it again as usual. It's no host bar. Clement Odigye, you are welcome in a hurry. Godwin, Iwanegbe, Godwin Wanegbe, God bless you. Ken Anthony, God bless you. Augusta Prince, you are welcome in a hurry. Every one of you, the God of heaven and earth, to continue to guide and protect on every one of you. As we tend to support good thing will never cease away from your life. There's going to be a divine transformation in your life. Even when the people said there is a lifting down, you yourself will say you are lifting up. So I've been able to do some sharing I am permitted to do now due to time frame. I'm going to be introducing the topic, the enslaved and forefather physically. Eternal King of glory, the God of heaven and earth, I ask that you breathe in your word. Let there be healings and let there be salvation. As many that is believing in you for you to come to their rescue, even no matter the mistake they have made, Ancient of Days, have mercy. As I always pleading for mercy on their behalf, have mercy and purify each and every one who are ready to cause a positive change in this world. He said, today is going to be very lovely. They enslaved our ancestors physically. That was when, please, I'm going to be ending this introduction here. Orobosa Lawrence, you are welcome. Dr. Osemege David, you are welcome. Oga Kennedy, you are also welcome. I'm going to be ending that for the now because you're going to be causing distractions. Please, if I don't mention your name, the host of heaven will also bless you. Even the one that is going to be commenting also next year, you will also be blessed. Now, they are enslaving us mentally. I'm going to be explaining that word. I'm going to be taking it seriously. Do not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. I intend to put this thing together in one package for you. I'm going to be telling you some of the devices they used. Don't be ignorant of it. Don't be ignorant of it. Your information will lead you to your transformation. We will keep on tormenting them with the truth. The Christ consciousness you carry is the image of God in you. Then the ongoing demolitions of houses in ASABA, Delta State, Agenda 2030 lodging in Nigeria. Most of your former leaders are your enemies. Most of your former leaders are your enemy. Efosa Esogi, God bless you. Most of your former leaders are your enemies. Now, if you watch the slavery that happened 300 years ago, 400 years ago, 500 years ago, or what have you. Our father, there was no social media, there was no newspaper. Our father were enslaved physically. They were catched and sold into slave. Do you know the most disgusting part of it right now? The way they are now, also projecting this slavery. We have mental slavery that have decimated almost 80% of Edo State today. Mental slavery. The capital city or the capital, as Edo State is the habit of the nation, also Edo State is the habit of mental slavery. That's why what you can see in Edo State today, you can't see it as well. Even boats that claim that they are citizens of Europe, they just support that thing because mental slavery. And that's the most worstest slavery you can ever talk about. They remove, during our father, they put the chain on their neck. But in our own time, they put it here. And the one that is here, you can't deliver yourself. Only family agbe or waiting in la. They ask plantain already, oh, we're seeing waiting in bobo. A lot of persons feel where agbonya yena don swagger, God bless you. A lot of persons feel what agbonya yena. And most of these persons, I will not call myself detective. I'm not bishop of activism, sent by God Almighty to come and promulgate this gospel at this new jurisdiction at this point in time. Now, the more people that carry this thing most, now people that thought they drink water. Now, what happened is that it gets to do what they use until they swear. Even when that thing is not even relevant to them to speak. So they are afraid for that cause not to kill them. That's why any of these people you see, don't just mind any kawune. And if you even check the artisanal penalty, so don't be carried away. For those of you who have decided to follow the Christ consciousness in you, which is God, continue your race. He said everybody is going to give account of his still worship. So you are on the right track. I came here today to come and reiterate to you that you are on your right track. Now, talking about mental slavery, that was why they set up schools and religion. If you check school right now, not be what you're supposed to know. Now they teach you. Now what they want me you know, so that you can also use it to benefit them in their society. ASABA, you are welcome. You can also use it to kind of help them to frame some certain narrative. Particularly if you check our daughters now, they were the ones that carried this very narrative. And we so much trust them. Why? Because we don't know saying affected that they teach them for school. A time is going to be coming under Nslaving, you are going to be seeing that so many, all your certificates are worthless. You go look for work, you don't go see. Because it was the wrong thing they told you. It was the wrong thing. Okay, for example now, I'm also an activist. Have you ever seen any activist in the whole world? Let's talk about the state where we are from, whose activism is as unique as mine. There must be something missing because of that mental slavery. There must be a place they've cut out that area. Now, what time make you an activist? If God not do something, there's one idiot, when he want to address the enemy of Obaseki, he call him bad wind. This person has not been able to even control a woman. Or might he control Kwokpa? But he called a governor whose responsibility of everybody in his head. You couldn't. Now, all these are some of the mental slavery. Now, if you want to know how mental slavery, what they have done in our society, go and look some Edo alien. Particularly the one with Europe. Then you know that, yes, mental slavery now is real. How can somebody beat you, poison you, the same thing you are defending? And what is good about this very thing? And these are the same people who grew up, who feel they grow up in the Western world, when human rights is interpreted, when even the king can be dragged by anybody. Now, why you not allowing the same thing that happened in where you domicile or where they give you your useless passport, that there's no civilization in you. You are in Europe, you are not in you. You are in America, America is not in you. You are in Malaysia, Asia is not in you. Then, why must you be supporting this an evil thing? You are supposed to hold your passport and say, to what this thing represents, there must be human rights in my community. They don't want human rights to be there. That's mental slavery. Our father's own was more better. So that mental slavery will make you to be disarray. It will put you in a state of resonantia magnetica. It will put you in a state of chaotic and aquatic state. It will put you in a state of Holland Baloo. That's what it does. It will put you in a state of political jeopardy. It will make you an Australian wallaby, a sentimental knives. That's what mental slavery does. Because you always support all manner of evils. Now, where is it going to land you in? The same person tomorrow will come and say he knows God. Now, who is God? The Christ consciousness you carry is the God in you. The Christ consciousness you carry is not about Jesus here. Knowing that you are an anointed one, that you are here a replicant of God Almighty. That's why if you see the way I speak like God. In Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, he said, God said, let there be light. If you read that Genesis 1, in the beginning was the world, whatever, you know. God were in somewhere when we were creating the world. If you read that Genesis 1 verse 3, he said, let there be light. And there was light. He called it forth. Now we are also calling a better society. Although we does not know how it's going to come, but we have the faith that if we keep on saying it, you join it with your group consciousness, we have been able to form this notion and this narrative from the inside. Then our God gene will not begin to vibrate. Just the same way God called Moses in the burning bush. In Exodus 3 verse 9, he said, Moses, come here. I've heard the cry of my people. How the Israelites, how the Egyptians are oppressing the Israelites. I want to go and free them. That's how God will one day. We make Putin and Donald Trump focus their attention on Edo State. You know what thing they are going to come in with? They are going to be coming with forensic machine to Edo State. As soon as our ancestors blow it, Give me the permission. I will start crying day in and day out. We need forensic analysis in Edo State to come and say how many blood they've shed. Let even say 2020. I will cry for forensic machine. I have the topic already. It just well, okay, notice one kind. I have it already. So these people, they are going to lose this battle. We are going to cry for foreign support. Be that they don't want to change, we will cry out. The UK royals, they never expected that the man is coming. No do get Queen. Queen would have still be alive today. She would have still be alive. But somebody came to come and read the record. We are not going to be calling on manner of names. What we just demand, put in place all our military alliance all over the world. You go focus your attention in Edo State. Edo State is the home of pedophile. Edo State is a home of human sacrifice. Now, before you know, one or two persons will hear it and say, okay, we need to really go and do this. That's how they will come. Both them and their children will be locked up and they will be wiped out. A lot of you does not know as the donation is going to come. We are going to advocate for a donation to come. We don't have military. We don't have grand military. But we can. In fact, you do, you uri your weapon. That's just what God has promised. At the initial stage, children of Israel never expected that their slavery will end. But someone started it, which was Moses. He left all the goodies in the palace. And he came to call himself, make himself an outcast to anybody deliver the children of Israel. You know, I told you here in this very platform, Moses had to make himself enemy to King Pharaoh before the Israelites were delivered. That's why if you are here, you are not supporting our struggle, all you still do, you hate us, and you are carrying Bible. Who can't talk? Because everything is there. That was how we were formed. That was how they got their liberation. Their liberation, level call it real today that the story is real. How did they got it? It was somebody that stealed. He made himself an enemy to Pharaoh. For 40 years, Moses was in exile. He led the palace wherever. At the end of the day, what happened? That is the same Israelite you are using today to pray. If not me, yet I've also come and tell you that the Israelite in the Bible is different from the Israelite in Jerusalem. The Israelite in Jerusalem came into being in 1948 after the Second World War. These things were created by the Zionists and the Rothschild family. Also the same way we have a lot of entities today that are not be yielding fruit. So meta slavery and some of the devices they use. I'm going to be listing them to you. But first and foremost, what we have to do right now, for me to make it more glaring so that each and every one of us, we understand it, let us also take it biblically. You are going to give me a biblical attitude, please. To enable me for that, but stress my point. We don't go to school, but we are winning. Carry me, they go. Anunnaki carry me, they go, they go, they go. I'm a definition of grace. No certificate too. But you cannot debate me. That's why they are afraid. In our level here, how your juju cannot stop me from talking about you. Forensic machine is loading. You got to see it. How they will come, you will not know. How they will come, you will not know. When John F. Kennedy in 1963, they planned to assassinate him. You know, I told you here, Megwa Tori, he's alive. I just have been here in the plan now. Then I can't say they come in. They can't read this guy, wear mask like me. I'll use and that. It was humanoid they used, as of the one of John F. Kennedy. And it came that they want to assassinate you. So they now dressed John F. Kennedy in a humanoid form, as if he was the one that was going on that convoy. Do you know they really killed him? And it was in somewhere. That was how John F. Kennedy in 1963, he went to go and hide. That was what made him to create Q team. Every deliverer, Moses spent 40 years in exile. But our own major only be 4 years. But you wait for the forensic machine. Forensic machine, are you do? For those of you that de-associated yourself, you are the most blessed person. Forget. Oh God, a topic now of very young. Let me do a law now. This is a recipe I had learned. Oh, now let's go to the book of 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. He said, least Satan should get you to get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of the devices. Now, some of the things you have to get into your head, some of the things Satan use, if they want to get you, they use luxury lifestyle. Like our people right now that are doing monetization. You are going to see how a lot of them, their marriages and their life is going to be in the future. Me not the pray bad thing for them. It's not about me here. This is what I know. The monetization fee they are giving to you, you are going to vomit it. A lot of persons, they have taken away their soul, but they don't know. Now, at the time, for which I is from Edo State, or do go Domingo do land, there's a daddy that say, if you know where I'm here, if you know where now waiting cheap and while and the waka. Now, at the time, somebody keep on kind of giving you what you know you does not really merit. You have to start questioning that thing. What am I really putting into the society? What positive narrative am I really changing? These people, they are just giving me money to insult my mate. When you think it's fighting injection, I'm insulting person's father. They are tricking into this video for fighting so that we will not have pains tomorrow. For telling us the meaning of television, for talking about slavery and what we went through, for trying to question one or two things about religion, how we were being enslaved. Our school is indoctrination center. Our church is also indoctrination center. Then, they reduced my viewer from almost 40,000 since we do Obaseki campaign 2020. Go and look at it today. My viewer to my follower today is now 35,000 something. As tens of hundreds are liking our page and following, they are removing some. Go and look at it. Do you know why? Standing for the truth. Standing for the truth. So, now the thing be. Now, some of the things they use, they want to use hunger to make sure you dance to their tune. Some of the things they use. That's why that book of 2 Corinthians, it make it clear. 2 verse 11. He said, don't be ignorant of what they do. The same thing Satan wanted to do to Jesus. In the book of, if you read the article, Matthew 4 verse 4. If you read it from chapter 1, Jesus Christ this time, after finished fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. Because of the Christ consciousness that he carried, he was an anointed one. He know the prerequisite. He know what and what, from proactive measure, he need to put together. He have studied his father. He know what it takes. I never go to any school to know what I know today. It's because I make myself available. That's why God make me able. This was the same thing I begin to find about the story of Jesus, why they put it there. God can teach you something better than a professor. There is no book I've carried saying a book I for real and they tell you so. I create my topics myself. Somebody were telling me one day new things. After I started writing books, now I said maybe there will be time for that. Or any person that watch our video, you can start writing novel about it. You can start putting some certain things down. All these are what we know by ourselves. You can't get it somewhere. If I thought say you get it from somewhere, it's all because the person have already woken. That's why it's like that. Now, to finish that story of Matthew chapter 4 verse 1. This very time, after Jesus Christ finished 40 days and 49, the Satan know he was hungry. The Satan know that he was hungry. What did he do? He said, turn this stone to bread. That's some of the devices. They can give you hunger. If they know that you are hungry, they are bringing food. When you have not eaten that kind of food before. A lot of us today, we end up eating food. Even when we are in Nigeria, anytime you eat that food, you always, your body system always change. So they will keep on eating it because the way the person take cooking. That's why you shouldn't be ignorant of what your spirit forbids. Don't be ignorant of it. They use hunger. They can use better lifestyle. They use lies. They use indictment. They use fear. I mean, in area, if you look at Doyle today, they are still trying to infuse fear. And these useless social media idiots, they are speaking on media. The one that is in department of whatever, that one is also there doing their conjure to make sure that so that you don't be afraid that you cannot speak the truth. Imagine, look how we are born and brought up. That for you to mention a man that was born of a woman, you have to remove your leg from the ground. And that person not being died. This thing we are just formed. That's why they militarize all traditions. Religion were militarized. They weaponize it. That's why they create Egbe Weja. You see them piling themselves up with courtesan. If not because of the information I have that what is to come, I will not talk about them. Therefore, don't send men from Madrid since I will men in Orali Kante by Yamoy. No man will fall out now because if you touch anything, you are gone. Both you and your children, but we have no right. The God of ancestors have not given us the right to threaten anybody. But in case if you are coming, make sure you are already a dead man. Legally. Now, any firm now, then I start demanding for forensic machine. You know, when 2020 election was ranked, everybody were doing aliens so supported by it. They never knew where I'm a forensic machine. Do you know? Private forensic machine and low. Donald Trump wins with 80% or young win election. 80%. But they never knew. But the end analysis is what matters. Why am I bringing this thing here today for you? You have to get a proper information about your life, about what is to come, about the existing protocols. If you don't have information about it, my dear, you are going to be deformed. Information is the key. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is information. Because the rich man has information, you can never get it. It's information, he haven't win. This a person, the way your mother were making love with your dad, when spermatozoa were released into the ovary of your mother, it doesn't have a release of him. But they'll come and tell you where you are carrier. Who told you that? Okay, who born me? Am I not a human? I'm a human. David were not born a king. Automatically, after standing for what is right, the commitment that God gave to all his brothers in the house of Jesse, the rest of them choose not to follow up. But David followed up. At the end of the day, he became a king. But what he does, he felt of all proving it. When animal always come and attack his father's flocks, that was some of the evidence, some of the prerequisites David were holding. When Goliath got, in the book of 1 Samuel 17, verse 50, unsought the God of David. David said, who is this uncircumcised Philistines? How dare you talk to my God like that? Then the brother said, David, who can be able to fight this man? There's going to be a trophy for him. Who will come and speak the truth in the do land? There's going to be a trophy for him. David never made the trophy. He only just asked. He was never after the trophy that God become. He said, be that this person is tempting my God, I will challenge him. They wear David armor, which is bulletproof. David couldn't even stand with the bulletproof. It was too much. David now removed the bulletproof. Then he turned to follow up with the God of Abraham. Then what happened? Just a stone breathed down Goliath. It was a giant. Our activism will torment them. We are here to speak the truth. If you look at it today, they cannot cheat. Let them come and cheat. They can't cheat. Now, from our teaching right now, you will not be able to substantiate that these people, they are idiocy. Now follow come. With our teaching and advocacy and our exposition, you'll be able to know that these people, they are lunatic. With our exposition and our advocacy and activism, with the cost of trying to explain to you vis-a-vis, you'll be able to know that they have nanotech in their head. They can't cheat. I was watching a guy. He said, let me even see if I can even play the video to us. That will give a proper explanation about what I'm trying to say. Now, I'm still going to be giving you some other points I've not given before. The guy video is here. Just listen just for a second. Listen.
I don't know what I do being people.
Listen.
I do people. I see everything when I do, when I write, all the comments when I leave for my videos. Everything where I post, now fact. The problem with this, when I know they come give me references to, okay, check this out too. Now go just come, they fight, they abuse, they lie, they make story up.
Now,
Waiting happen. Yeah, they surprise for people within.
You can see this guy very calm. This is who they are. They cannot come and counter you. Let them come and do teaching. Then after doing those teaching, doing it, with the course of your explanation, or with the course of your insinuation, what can you do to any person in Yomba? They will not know that this person is Yomba. Do you know why? Because of this atrocity committed. They put the name into complaining. This is a Yoruba guy. You need to see the way this guy is talking calmly. They can never argue anything apart from bay. That's what they know how to do. They will never, because they are knucklehead, they are charlatans, and they are misguided element. Above all, they are sentimental knives. Very brain dead set of people. That's why the state that have the most idiotic set of people is Edo State. At the time we are able to solicit for a forensic machine, we are not going to be looking at 18-something. We are going to tell the forensic, the people, the company, either they are going to be coming from China, they are going to be coming from, we are going to use where we have allies. Maybe by then Bolsonaro might have taken position in Brazil, MOLITION in them. Then these are guys, John Hwan, North Korea president. We may be taking from them, we may be taking from the Chinese, or Russia, Putin Oga. Even about Donald Trump, we may have Donald Trump, or we'll go use Indian Prime Minister, Malu Indian, Morodi, or very close one here, Mohamed Bebesema, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. Then we will order for it. We'll start writing letters soon. Please, just help us. Only just from 2020, we want to know how many head these people they have killed. They want to keep on killing us again. And to what is coming, this is not supposed to be there. So when it's soon, be writing down your comment. I'm going to be your end. New thing will be your end. Again, when I never knew. Yeah, guy was a gay boy now. We might get into a gay boy now. No wonder you were one of the most intelligent person in social media. You are not seeing me to be intelligent because you are an idiot. Because a carnal man does not understand the things of the spirit because it's spiritually designed. You don't believe that God can use anybody. You don't believe it, but you believe that Jesus Christ. It was Mary. Mary was of Nazareth. Or with Demi come with the boy. How now can you give birth to a Savior will live 33 years old boy? A ministry of men of 3 years in it. Oh Jesus, 3 years get can be from 30 years to 33 years. That is it. Now, what am I trying to say is this: let not be ignorant of their tricks. Let not be ignorant of it. If you see the way they are painting it right now, if you are not very, very careful, they use fear, use this one, even so many persons I felt is a patriot. Who supported they don't. A lot of people voted for Obaseki. They don't know why they voted. They voted for Obaseki. They don't know why they voted for Obaseki. They don't know. And the most idiotic thing you can do in life, what you are doing something, you don't know what you are doing. You are doing something, you don't know what. A lot of people don't know why they voted for Obaseki. No. You don't have your personal conviction that the governor is good. Now some bell ringers, and they are ringing right now, crucify Obaseki, crucify Obaseki. Now the same thing they started to crucify Jesus, for example. But today, at the end of the day, I was the first person openly in Edo State to tell you that Jesus Christ, the story were manipulated. It never existed. It was just a story. The way they painted it for you is not like that. I was the first person. Do you know what we do? We do research. We sat down with the God of our ancestors. Just the same way when the hand of God was upon Ezekiel. In Ezekiel 37 verse 1. He said, the hand of God was upon me and he sat me down in the valley that was full of dry bones. Edo is the most dried. Their brain is drained. And now, at time when they are talking, they don't know what kingdoms, the meaning of a kingdom. A kingdom that couldn't take care of its children. Igbeagaism, cultism, ritualism, oheism, and your syndrome. Then you are not ashamed of yourself. That's why a lot of persons, you cannot say you are rich. I'm you pong with coin. It must not one cafe or your theatre. Even if they want to cover their stupidity, and all these people that have this mentality, no other person. When I say Edo alien, I mean the people that fight the truth. The only state that fight the truth in the whole world. He said, look at the demolition that is ongoing right now in ASABA. Have you ever heard say they are calling the governor Ogyonba? No, I have never seen any person from that state right now unleashing on the government. Since St0Rs have destroyed thousands of houses. He destroyed one recently in Lekki. The guy said that they packed into the house about February or so. They only just spent 2 months there. That house worth millions of naira destroyed. You have not seen they come out and start shouting. Only we that have such mentality. Why? Because these things is engineered by their tradition. Because people that believe that their tradition is bigger than the government. But when the forensic machine, we are going to start blowing soon, we will know. Queen of England, you know what happened? Donald Trump in Akoda, Queen of England. We are sentenced by a man like you. So nobody is exempted. If you like, can't go and cry blood. We are going to keep on telling you the truth. Many of our followers we don't give a damn about it because the information I have is different from your own. If your own you are still in your 2D. It's why different dimensions are way 2D. Some of them they are just a D, they are there. They never woke up. So you cannot compare me with yourself. I know where I'm going. I know what is to come. So the earth that God, the new earth that God have revealed to me, that make me to 2D fight upon myself and say, but the ark, the rain is imminent. I was not doing it for nothing. I fight the deep states here abroad. Right now, we have to also fight at home to make sure God's sanctity. And most of these people, they have, because the nanotechnology in their head, they don't think rightly. How will you hold? You will say you have a European passport. In Europe here, there is no intimidation. Where King of Spain can appear, a ordinary person can sue King of Spain. Ordinary person, a beggar. Just because you don't want to make them. Look at this lawyer in DD, this man from Kenya. Not be go sue Rome and Israel. He sued them. He said because Jesus Christ will not give you time to be heard. Do you know they do that case here? They do that because nobody's going to stand to take responsibility. Do you know what? It's a thing that never existed. It was just a story. But the man want to make name. And today the name is in the book of Guinness Book of Record. Standing to represent Jesus right now as a lawyer. This is where we are today. So let not be ignorant of it. They want to make sure you are freed so that you drop your activism. If you see the way they are unleashing on many people today, even with all indications, the people they are attacking this name to, a lot of all these persons, some of them don't they know now, they are watching our videos secretly. They don't they know now, so okay, this guy they talk and so that is to say, the Christ consciousness in me now, I don't already know what will happen. Make them continue to coming down. How will a full state unleash on somebody? And you want the state to go forward. People are not listening it from that perspective. They always see what we can say. If you can join them to look for anything, join them to come and look for me. Join them. You have feel say you want to feel now. Come and put something in my domot. If you want to join them, no need of you gossiping. Join them. But whatever you support today, what you follow will determine what will follow you. If you support evil, evil will also be before you. So that is life. That's why we need to be very, very careful on what we support as far as life is concerned. Now, let us take the second scripture verses of the Bible. The book of 2 Corinthians 4 verse 4. He said, the God of this age have blinded the mind of unbeliever, so they cannot see the light of the gospel of the glory of Christ, which we carry. It's not Jesus, of the Christ, who is in the image of God. So that is to say, Christ is the image of God. The consciousness you carry. That's what Lucky Dube said, when I see a black man, I see the image of God. I see a white man, I see the image of God. I see an Indian, I see the image of God. I say we are the image of God. Do you know why? The very day you know you are. The reason why a lot of all these Oyibo today, they were able to align with us, who are the original people of this earth. A lot of you does not know. Because of they intend to walk and look for the Christ consciousness. If you look at most of them, they are very good. That's why we see say Oiboma say why? Because they tend to walk in that Christ consciousness. With the virtue of them walking in that Christ consciousness, automatically the God now start dwelling in them. The frequency, which is also God, start dwelling with them. Or even happy. The truth, which is also God, is now in them. That's why today they can still do for you what you cannot even do for yourself. What your king couldn't do for you. Most of the people that rescue you in the boat were just private patriots. They were not government. Most of these rescuers, who is always, maybe some of them, they are fishermen. They just have that Christ consciousness. They are just being good. But how many times has your king, the political, what have they been doing for you? Then you are constituting nuisance here and there. Tell me one king in Africa who have helped his people. They don't help. They don't see church concern. But here we are, the same people we say at times, we born no good, we born no good. They are the one helping us. Why are we calling them they are good today? Because of the truthfulness in them. Because of the truthfulness in them. That's why. Do we have volunteers in Edo State who will even mobilize and say, okay, like these idiots? Near work, Belema. You have never wanted to say, okay, let's give a secret credit to this very guy. He went to go and drag Fulani away from Uhode. They have never wanted to use their own power to help their people. Rather than they suppress their people to also take power from them. So they made it for the bossy. They have never wanted to fight an external fight. The same way we are fighting in here. I fought Oibo. No, you will not give this thing to my people. Where were your leaders? The useless people that you are seeing today, they are going to our platform try to campaign. Let them come and campaign with this. In an eloquent manner, I save you from Zetacron. You know, when at the time when they brought Omicron, you know, I was the first person that blew the whistle. If you doubt it, Cochran, Newton, the CEO of Civil Disobedience, I was already, they can't say it. That's why after they might have do this, their very election, any other election that is going to be coming up in Idu land, you must show us all your lifetime what you have been supporting. Area, one person with there as Idu governor for life. We don't even need you. Again, it's going to be quantum election. It's going to be quantum election. We don't even need your vote again. Imagine somebody like me. He's a governor in Idu land. He will sell for now. He will sell for. First thing, cultism, fly. First thing, we crushed. Every one of us deserves to live. Then we'll not be having social gathering. That is it. The first thing, the first bills. Because we have to protect lives and property. Again, every person go back to farm. Produce what you can eat. Produce what you can eat. That's it. Then we want our life to be meaningful again. That is it. But they cannot come today and tell us, apart from one idiot from whether labor, whatever, I was watching one of his interview. They cannot come to a limelight and say, look at what they have done. That's old campaign. You cannot say, you are going to be doing better than Obaseki. Yeah, this and that. Are you a patriot? You are going to be more worse. Because allegiance, can we pay allegiance? So that we want freedom. We want total liberation. That's why forensic machine loading. Forensic machine is loading. Agbenik moment, agbenik. Hello. Why you dey making yaga? Why not go making yaga? Modagaya na my mama, only go na my director. I go making yaga. Why you dey making yaga? Why not go making shakara? Emi do na my papa, Modagaya na my mama, Anunaki na my director. A lot of you, oh, you don't have information. If you have information, I have, my dear. You woke up early morning and begin to dance. Hey, man. People go to ask you, what is the secret of your smile all the time? Although things may be rough right now, because you know what is to come. I know it. I have the manuscript. It's a year of Aquarius. They're not going to be bomo. Vertical Macola saying, Becca Palace is gone. Every palace that is shed blood must be erased away. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing can stop it. If you like, go and hit your head. If you used to be my friend before, don't be my friend again. Where are we claving for friends now? I know what is coming. Please, try and get informations. The book of James make it clear. He said, everyone that lack wisdom should ask of the Lord. Wake up that crack consciousness. A crack consciousness, all your man will you see. That's why there's no crack consciousness in Edo State. Only few people has it. Only few, maybe 20%. Only few. Then we do a gear. Our mother gets a yak me already. You have me on the way I move your because the long age thing. I saw one of our Seki family. The post he raised, you even be astonished. Say, if not because people like us, we are called by the God of nature to come and fix one or two things in our society. Or can anybody have one of our Seki? If not because of God, the post he raised, you will be astonished. When the Bible says, whatsoever a man sow, that he shall reap, a lot of people did not know. In the 21st century, they are still sowing baskets for their generation. They want it to remain. Now you are in Canada, you couldn't say no in Canada because Ekenuke Day, a no eru wadari. Justin Trudeau gave them all the other man woto. Justin Trudeau vient fi de 4 non. O vient fi de 4 Justin Trudeau. Egbe fi de 4. Egbe Adolf Hitler, Angela Merkel. Go and verify this. You can't see it in the mainstream media. That was why they were able to do then something. Now, how many of us is going home with crash consciousness? If I can't play this and I'll be like, say, yeah, they want to offend my audience, but I'm not offending you people. Anytime I talk about this nanotech, please, you don't wake up. Don't always reason it to yourself. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Why do I reason you have feel bad? I have no reason to scold you. I'm with you in this. We are brethren in suffering. If you want me splitting energy to you, they thought they possible when me embrace away. So that was your system. I love you from the depth of my heart. The least person you own to know that is you. I don't want anything to happen to you. At least standing for the truth. I want you to get the benefit. No make it so that the people no zibana no they manipulate history. Because the people that manipulate history and devil, there are no differences. Because they are manipulating it so that suffering will continue in their head. And who does it? Now, I've read that 2 Corinthians 4 verse 4. Let's take the book of 1 Peter 5 verse 8. He said, be sober-minded and alert. Be sober-minded and alert. You have battered the devil plowing around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. That's what they do. That's why whatever narrative they do, they create. They use television to promote it. I told you the meaning of television. What's the meaning of television? Tell light to your vision. Television were not created to make you feel okay. It were created so that you can over-indoctrinated. That's why you see too much on telly. A lot of us today don't know that there are fake news. Apart from something that happened within your city, there are one they cannot really cover. They just want to see it. Earthquake happened in so and so place. When it comes to information, they want you to manipulate people. To make you believe on something that will kill you. They will put it on whatever. Microwave was not created to make you okay. Microwave. If there's anything we can even avoid, that's why don't be happy using microwave. If you are going to use microwave, make sure you cover it well. If you don't see, my dear, that is not be here. Let's be very, very careful. Most of the things you are seeing that is very beautiful. We are not supposed to be sitting down that WC. Your toilet sitter. You are not supposed to be sitting down on it to shit. All those things are not for you as an African person. It's not for you, but I know you call it civilization. How many of you have sit on it in not toy? Don't you see sickness everywhere? When James 0, nothing, not everything is clean. Don't you think that everybody is still sick? Go and look at their healthcare center. Often, every day by day is filled up. Now, how they able to catch us when they were promoting their nanotech or whatever, or their outside? It was television they use. That's why the Bible make it clear in the book of 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. It says, let not be ignorant of the devices, the scheme, the method they use. Let us be aware of it. Let us be very, very vigilant. Imagine if Edo people, all these aliens, have a television station. Imagine how they would have been manipulating it. Do you know how many books they are wrote? They have wrote a lot of books. They have not been able to engage on one tete-a-tete discussion. Okay, let's go for debate. Come with fact. Just to say we are teaching right now. They will not come and teach. I teach to convince you. I don't just call them a name. The Bible said, by their fruit you shall know them. How have they been able to expose themselves? We do our teaching here. We read about life. Right now, did these people really have the Christ consciousness we are talking about? What measure did they also have with guests not 10 years ago now? What measure are they putting on ground to make sure those ones did not also go to Libya, or go to Burkina Faso, or go to Bamako in Mali? No method. And these same people defending this stupidity, they don't know that they are fighting God. They have not benefited. No dimension, but the same people now young woman, because of the oath. Oh, you know, swear oath of office. So, if they are going to do their video, they sit down and say they are doing better thing. They first of all introduce their stupidity first. And this you will know that you are be points in. Because if you don't do it, that notion that did you do with kill me now if I don't defend it? Now what are you defending? In the 21st century. A lot of persons are not speaking because they just prefer to keep quiet. Instead of you making jargons, just relax yourself and keep quiet. Let God have his cause. According to Spanish, there are some problems you'll be having at times. Maybe you and person get small quarrel. At the end of the day, let her go see come your house. You know me, so now don't go call, go sign, so now no need problem again. Then if you can go ask now, why is letter still coming? You go say, who's your teneke yega atafina? The matter, not be so now get problem again, but now the letter was supposed to come. You are still going to go and use that yellow paper to collect a letter. At time your mind go cut. Is this thing coming up again? It's not just coming up. Who's your teneke yega atafina? So our activism must get to the loops and corner of the world. Now, anytime we are making yes, it don't tell you go. Me una bring forensic machine come and do. Know that it's drawing near. We will do it. How it's going to be done? If you ask me right now, I don't know. But if you do tell me to tell them, forensic machines loading. You know, when we tell you that nothing can stop what is coming, and the reason why, the book of Matthew, please give me a biblical latitude. Please don't pelling. Just allow me to quote only this. Matthew 22 verse 14. He said, many are called, but only few are choosing. Now, I was called. We were waiting in the hall. You know, then we after writing our names and, you know, the file we were taken to the real guy. At the end of the day, Newton, you will be choosing for this work. That's it. What the best time to be alive? Please gather some certain information. You may have friends that are lunatic who does not want to do research. Ya yo, iya yo ma mo ma gbera o, ya yo. O pe aya yi go wo ya yi retan, ya yo. Iya yo ma mo ma gbera o, ya yo. O pe aya yi go wo ya yi o. Salvation is personal. That's why the book of Philippians 2 verse 12 says, work out your salvation with fear and with trembling. Now these people, they always claim that they know God, and you are a liar. There's no difference between you and devil. Do you know what they said is going to be happening to devil after all this? Devil will be tied and put into the lake of fire. They are going to go with what they support. Then you are supporting human sacrifice. Then you are supporting adrenochrome. You are supporting our elders in Edo State to be doing pedophile. The forensic machine will come soon. This shenanigan gets to stop. Corruption, dehumanization have get to its limit. It must have to stop. That's why I want them to do their election. Finish up your election, then we are coming. Forensic analysis will come. It doesn't cost much. It's just a matter of you traveling, you know, you make one or two, you know, contact. please, we are suffering like this. Our transition to global grid, the weather has changed. We are not living in the 5D dimensional consciousness. Our people are still dying. We have a house that we want you to please come. How much will it cost? Maybe any of our people can bring out money. Maybe it can cost about let's say $100,000 or $200,000. They will come. We solicit either from Putin or our military alliance. Please, we want Air Force One or B-52 jet, or even Tucano, or to the ring road. Then with their briefcase, we want to check out something. We were told that there is still adrenochrome in this place. Forensic analysis were done in Vatican. Forensic analysis were done in Buckingham Palace. Forensic analysis were done in Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu Agbenena, because he's a Zionist. I look at this. At times I look at them. But only me what they think. No, we need to see we need to still be doing our teaching. It doesn't mean we hate them. Then, having made that 1 Peter 5 verse 8, be sober-minded and alert. Your adversary, the devil, plow around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Let's go to the book of Matthew 4 verse 10. He said, away from me, Satan. This was when Jesus told Satan, when he told him to turn water to turn stone to bread. And he know that this very time he was hungry. They always want to tempt you with that thing they know you will like, or your situations. At the time you become, since I come down, I never just make come and talk. A friend will just come and say, come and do this thing. A lot of people today are into problem because they were ignorant of the verses of the enemy. That's why it is hard time you know who you are, what you are called to do. Like if you are choosing one, things they hard for choosing one. It's not that easy. If you want to scripturally look at it biblically, if you look at the story of Joseph, it was not easy for him. Also look at Jesus, because of the consciousness he carried. And every of the great men you see in the Bible, they were all having consciousness. That Christ consciousness, you must see that anointing in them. And those things attract jealousy. At times people hate you for no reason. You go explain tire. At times people gossip you for no reason. And you have no mind to gossip anybody. A choosy one, you are always attracted to gossiping. A new woman died. Now, why is devil using all those people? And those people that are also making themselves to be used by devil, they are also fed up for bad. That's why devil they enter them. They do some kind of thing. At times you begin to hear so many things about yourself. How does this one happen? And not that the person saying it right now, not that it is meaningful. He just want to make a point. To make the next person feel who you are not. Even who that person even know you to be. The person will start doubting. Is this person trying to pretend for me or something? These are what choosing one go through. And going through it, always laugh. Don't let pissed up yourself. If I tell you some kind of information that comes to me, I tell you be astonished. I just slump it. No, let me not concentrate on this. All these are distractions. That's a choosing one. And the reason why you are choosing is for a purpose. And every one of us have a purpose as far as this life is concerned. You are not only just here just to marry, monitor your husband's force and all of that. There are other things, other assignments God has given to you. And most of all, we have not started anyone. Do you know how many people have died? Because of you say you be water, you refuse to follow up, allow it to grow, turn it to the one of Christ consciousness and begin to do the will of our Father which is in heaven. You don't know. A lot of people have died. Most of us today, information we are supposed to pass out, either through our Facebook or whatever, people are dying because of no information. Minus even the mistakes we have made. Who even exposed it that this thing they have given to us is bad? I was even the one that let people know, say, don't go and take the fourth one. All these aliens today, more say, well, if not, continue. Not only they've already made mistake in taking it, I also stop it. Well, 8 billion an hour. Stop it. But the guy also gave up and said, no, he can't go here and marry. But today, I'm still only the person. Everybody right now going to politics trying to get their personal IS money. They want to get money from me. But here I am today. Still giving you information that there is a sense why you must not have to be ignorances of the devices of the enemy. They are still coming. If you watch the demolition that is happening in ASABA, that thing is part of Agenda 2030. Demolition is ongoing massively. It's going on also in whatever. But Edo State right now, that one is calm. They don't know what their governor is going through within. That what happened in other states is not happening in Edo State. This is how they did to Ali. After Edo people might have given them route to kill Ali, why take Obaseki? Even though Obaseki family showed him out, except he do otherwise, we will stand for him. We will pray for him. Why take Obaseki will agree Jesus? These were the same people that killed Jesus. After they have killed Jesus right now, Jesus Christ in Malili. Often every one of us still miss Ali. Thank God for IMAG ASABA of Benin. I think I still have the video with me. I'll show it one day how that man stealed. But the guy couldn't make it. He was locked up in jail trying to develop the state. He was locked up in jail by the same Buhari. Thank God don't even let me with Wagwan. Why these people always after APC? Because the ideology and APC is the same thing. They are APC. Edo is APC. That's why they are trying to do everything by thing to make sure they put in their person there. Okoni West of batting to happen rain go for. Let's see whether America transition to global greatness, British currency, gold back currency, this fear US dollar via kwane, then oima do luga. He do godo mi godo or isiagun. He do land is a credo of human civilization. He do land is a credo of human civilization. It is he do land. But you can just see today how they are manipulating everything. Making out to feed different kind of things. Who is not your father is claiming that is your father, and he have never one day acted as a father. Up till now, he have not acted as one. Up till now. Small children at home, 12 years old, he gets from Edo State. No measure. Now, a state man, for example, is designed to fall from heaven. We have to start from somewhere. They have not taught us our tradition. All they taught us is immorality. You'll be hearing information. You know who you love your cousin. No, what is good about all this nonsense? And this is what you want to remain. Immorality. Let's even forget about Bible now. But my what you are you a goat? I can't get it. It's happening there in Edo State. You hear different kind of rumors flying up and down. Now, if people can still come out and defend this kind of stupidity, how do you think such a state will ever go forward in life? Where there is immorality? Waiting make God destroy Sodom and Gomorrah or Saviana? Waiting make God destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Was he up to like this? We are not after the people who feel they are supporting what they are supporting. We don't give a damn about that. But let them also allow the poor to breathe. Our ancestors were forced to accept Jesus. Our ancestors were forced to accept Jesus. That was why if they wanted to dehumanize them during the time of physical slavery, I read to you in the heading before now. Are you ready to accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior? Let's say now, Okomose of Yunto. You'll say, sir, what is your name? Okomose of Yunto. Are you not ready? Okomose of Yunto. They will come say your name now. Are you not ready to accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior? Anyway, yes. Automatically, they disconnect you from the God gene. You now accept the spirit of Illuminati. Now you have already made an agreement. It's like taking an oath of office or an oath in confraternity not to ever betray the brotherhood. Now, anytime they come with the Bible, they will now open, anytime you want to misbehave, they will open Ephesians chapter 6, verse 5. Say, slave, obey your earthly master as if you are obeying God. Now that one will not give our forefathers that were enslaved, now give them the trend that yes, Igele accepted Jesus in it, or no. These were part of the area they used the Bible to promote slavery. No Edo alien can preach this. They use it to dehumanize you. They use it to dehumanize them. Automatically, after denying your father, your ancestors will not live. Because the power of life and tongue, life and death, lie the power of our tongue. That was how they demoralize and dehumanize our fathers. Up to now, that's what they are still doing. You see, after Pastor might have preached in society congregation, are you not ready to accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior? You will say yes. They are disconnecting you. That to say, from today, you are not going to start obeying everything that is written down in the Bible. Even though person give you slap here, give him the other side. That's what they do. So the immorality that this thing costs, the reason why we are coming with an eloquent teaching like this, is to take away this brain fag. This neo-colonialism, they use the Bible to promote in Africa. It must be approved. That's why in this decolonization process, we have to come out with sophisticated truth. The Bible says you shall know the truth. The book of John 8, verse 32. He said, you shall know the truth, and the truth you know shall set you free. And before the truth set you free, it first of all make you miserable. These are areas nobody wants us to understand. That's why teachers like us, they want to do anything by fear, indictment. They want to use hunger to make sure hunger blow you. They want to inconvenience your life so that you don't open these people eye again. That's why Jesus Christ was killed. What were putting on him? He said he's a king of the Jews. They put on the stories. It was Roman Catholic that put this thing together. How can, if Jesus Christ really from Israel, Nazareth, why are we not having Vatican in Israel? Why is it in Vatican? All these stories were just formed. And they really succeeded in putting our people in where they felt they will put them. They succeeded. They succeeded wholeheartedly. Inyagele succeed. That's what up to now. If you are Christ, you are a new creator. All things are passing, everything become new. Now, if really is real, do alien work according to, look at this useless pastor. Jeremiah to idiot. No wonder no angeli hohoa. These are men. Let them call us in debate on a national scale. Not to teach. None of them can stand with you in Edo State. Come and do your activism now. Come and convince us about what we are supporting. They can convince us. This is one thing they know how to do. Now, if you watch some of the scriptures of the Bible, when people like us, who have read, where grace, I'm a definition of grace. If you watch it very well, in all indications, they use the Bible to promote slavery. Also go and look at Leviticus now. I told you the other day, 25 verse, read it from verse 40. How the Bible were instructing, how they are supposed to buy slaves. That the people that they are together, like Ile Binu did not sell themselves. They were selling Godomingo to children. They were selling Godomingo. They did sell themselves. That's why you say Yazesi. What do you mean? Oyegboye. That's just the meaning. And if you check everybody they use in drinking water, why they not use a tiger and lion to drink water? Why they not humiliate? Have you not heard about so many stories, atrocity that guy have committed? So many persons have called social media humiliation. Look at their papa also. This very killer. You know why you are way? I think they can't go give an chieftaincy title to join now. Because not their own. And if you check it, do children today that are lunatic. I guess these 18 years again an idiot. It should be a do child. Here why we earning 1 man for free. This idiotic, useless, non-entity normal manner. That's in Europe. Europe is not in him. You can see all of them today. All of them. I can perceive it where 99% are do children. Our area. And why these people, why their children not supporting them? Why is their children not supporting them? At least you get where you go insult my parents, for example. I'll come and defend my father. Why their wife not supporting them? So all of them, they have no moral right to come out and go and look at over Donald Trump. Donald Trump Jr. campaign, right? Only in Nigeria, you can never see a child campaign for his father. Because you are Vivian Lele, they know that they are going to lie. In the do land tomorrow, by the grace of God, our children will campaign for us. Please vote for my father. If my father does not do this, hold me responsible. That's the kind of society that we want. Your child, if you are doing a good thing, he will campaign for you. That's the kind of politics that is going to be coming. Where your wife will campaign with you along the line. You can see that today, reverse is the case. So the Bible, we are using it to cheat, to unlock some of the things that have been locked in our head. Because this was the same Bible they used in indoctrinating us. We have to also use it to indoctrinate ourselves. They use it to indoctrinate us. We have to also use it to indoctrinate ourselves. We have to also use it to liberate ourselves mentally. The problem we have right now is mental slavery. They remove the chain from your neck, remove it from your leg and put it here. And here on I was pass. You will die. You will reincarnate again. The same thing on Yesu. So, everyone that have been woken, make sure say you are wokeness. Be seeking more information to it. Do more research about yourself. You have to grow yourself by yourself. Nobody grow me. Thank God that you are opportune that I'm on live video to also give you a preamble. I might not be the one that taught you, but I've given you information. You go and study it yourself, meditate upon it, and wake up. Or we be given that day he was there. Or makaro before. Again, that now we're dumb and so we young man. If I know it can't say I know we young man, you know. At time we you wear a direction of wari ugano. I may have a blood brother now, a blood sister, cousin, nephew, uncle, or whatever, who believe in us who. He might be in the egbe. Or it's not a family task. Okay, it's not a family task. But do you know one thing that is sure? My children must follow me. Because these are my own. That is it. No matter what it takes, that is it. You see a lot of person right now, any small thing else one feel, but you are never be a good parents. Una a good parent, there are a lot of things you stand for. Or make you know having not almost even when you hold in, if you really trust you, I know my father will not lie. I will listen to my dad. But no I want to talk you. When I go and do total manchere, una ka want to talk you. If maybe you fed a lie before, your child will not believe you now. Oh, my dad is always form of lying. That's why most of you, your children don't believe you. Up to now, they don't believe you when you talk to them. Because they feel that you are going to lie again the way you used to do it. That's why if you are parents, you don't need to over gossip with your children. Particularly gossiping your brothers, gossiping you are fooling yourself. Let them not even know. If you want to teach them anything, you can teach them something. Because the more you are revealing some certain things to them, they find out that that thing is not real. Then do you know they are also going to learn from you tomorrow on how to start posting hate upon themselves. If you must build anything, tell your children how to love themselves. Very, very important. Because in our time, brother go marry bad wife. That bad wife now go your entire. Because I don't really know why this is very common in Nigeria. Woman where you come 2 years ago. You go you can carry the person where you train for school one more word that thing, you know. Are you kidding me? If you soon that I want to work, I feel where you are. A lot of things need to change. I know most of you don't know the interpretation of marriage. I don't really know. I saw a guy that say a woman, your wife is never a part of your family. There's also a sense in what that guy said. I think I watched the video in social media. Already did divorce, but your children, it is hard. It is very hard though, before they just how na say imagwan o because Isaiah chapter 4 where I preach say a time is going to come 7 women will get hold of one man. Even so you more yachty today. They feel say they are and almost so soon. Japan, so all Madrid men were mobilized because of that headquarter. Every Madrid men were line up. Why do I Japan? He do what? I will share a nation. Hola. ¿Quieres cerrar? ¿Quieres cerrar la puerta? Ah, vale. Sí.
No, tú no chiudi la porta. Tú no.
No, yo no. Yo no he guardado de aquí. So there are some things we do here. You don't need to take it personal. It is what is to come. And you don't always expect us to always talk on your favor. That's one thing about people. So at the time some topics did not, really go well with them, you don't need to be angry. This is just the truth. Do you think it's everything I'm saying here, I'm just free from her? I have to do it. And I also go and work on myself. Did Jesus Christ even accept perfection? When they call him the perfect master. He said, no, don't say that again. He said, nobody that is perfect apart from my Father which is in heaven. We need to say it here. We need to say, we don't need to start painting anything. So the truth is what we preach here and nothing but the truth. So irrespective of whosoever it may concern. So let's be very, very careful, attention, over the things we do. We can start this and say become the latest. A lot of person feel you are giving up upon yourself. Just wait for the better life that is coming. I have assured you that. Heroic came. So that's why whatever thing no magban where you particularly my do people, better things coming. Hey, aware most of you who can and I told who dear, but circumstances have not make you to start lying. Instead of you being a group where they lie, why not you mind your business? Why not you mind your business? Must you talk? You must not have to talk. So whatever you say right now, you're going to be used tomorrow. Let's assume all video is going to really go carry people from the West, particularly Yoibo. Let them come and watch all our video and get on later. I'm going to be the first person and realize them. Despite difficult, all what I said about injection, they never matter about now. No, let's take it from there. But what they said about injection was so. All my life, now we have a second experience. Just logically supporting it to a nana. But if I make references to those things, I'm trying to tell you build your own truth as an empire for yourself. You have to build your own truth as an empire for yourself. Let it be inherent and inalienable. Let the truth be imbued in you, irrespective. It is better you don't speak than you start speaking lies. If you don't want to support anything, don't support, but don't support evil. God is no longer far from us again. God is within us. If you also look at what's happening around us today, we have enemy within. If no man get those states in Lago, that already those states. Edo State or ye, Ere Lagos. Edo State, okay, now look at it. Governor Baseki, look at it that there's never a time you do something and I'm a mini. Now, you look at the situation of things. How can a minimum wage of a state, you have to work for 2 months? 2 months. Okay, team 50 kg. You have to work for 60 days. Okay, team and the man look at it, this is becoming too much. On a magba, increase salary for civil servants in Edo State. 70,000. They are still castigating him for it. Now, with this template you have, do you think the next governor will come tomorrow and come and reduce it from the same party? They will not reduce it. Rather than we look for a way to also hide it. Now, Obaseki have found out that he can fund the dotela. Avec an atezigo yave na magbana yigo ya fund. He has been able to put a stop to it. Now, any revenue we got can be able to sustain this very thing. That was why he increased it. No, God did not hate the person that is coming. He did not hate the person. He did not hate the person that is coming. He put it there so that our things are too expensive. The civil servant will also be having a hope that we are no longer going to work for 2 months and carry 1 bag of rice. A lot of us did not know that Nigeria is already in here. Not be say they go here, it's already in here. You work under federal government for 2 months to carry 1 bag of rice. How will anybody survive that? The 6th oil producing nation in the world. And nobody cares about it. You see how people, palace. The life of the people does not concern them. If I thought you are not to talk about, we have so many problems. CBDC is loading in Nigeria. Central bank digital currency is loading. They want Nigeria to do test run. At the end of 2030, Nigeria, Jamaica, and hire with test run. That was why the NING, they are going to link it to your HOUS side. But people don't know. They will not do research. Do you know what Facebook does these days, social media? There are most of them that have already sold their story. They'll say, the media are becoming too whatever. Why not just do a program either with your family or whatever? If you look at distraction in TikTok and in social media right now, it's as if we have no problem. If you look at the recent distraction in social media right now, a multi-bar, they must create one. And they pay them for creating such a narrative. So that everybody will be carried away. You no longer look at it as there's problem that's happening. The ASABA demolition they are doing. As ASABA, was it not former Bender State? The ASABA we are seeing today in Delta State. Was it not 91? They cut the two. It became Delta. And it was former Bender State before now. Now, if any Edo alien also carry it and send a message across, fighting for the people of ASABA, Wokpa Magbahi, there's nothing bad about it. There's nothing bad. You see them that they are silent, or they are promoting. They pay them for all these things. They want everybody to remain mentally enslaved. So for you that know what you are doing, always look at it and blunt it out. Either it's going to be this one, don't fall this one 100 times. It's going to be this one is divorcing his wife. It's going to be friends and friends fighting unnecessarily. Every time we fight, if you see the way I talk to people here, I do something. I don't need to write your name. I'm not seeking viewer. How many lives I've been able to impact positively in every video I did? That's what matters. At times when I have to go and rewatch my video again, the way you watch it, even video now. Let me also go and get video. Most of the time, I'm not the one that did the video. I'm only here as a representative. How will somebody talk for 1 hour, 30 minutes? I don't edit my video. That's why you see 1 or 2 mistakes. But if you want to put the sentences together, you understand that what I'm trying to say is true. The sentences is correct. 1 or 2 mistakes may be there instead of he, and I say she. That's a different ballgame entirely. You got me right. So that's why it is good whatever thing we are doing. There's no longer time to start playing music, listening to the melody. Vale. We have to also at times look at the lyrics. Very, very important. Gracias. Buenas noches. So we have to start looking for each of the day that passes by. What impact have I made today? Like the video we did, the very video I said that it was that one God Almighty using taking our spiritual headspace. That video, people are still sharing it. People are still sharing, people are still commenting up to today as we speak. Fresh comments are still coming. Because of the truthfulness, people don't wake up. We are the one winning. If they really give us the time for everybody to go and hear his view and comment with your real picture, they will get 10 over 100 and they'll get for Edo State. Because that fear, a lot of people doesn't want to, you know, some go come, click love and like. A lot of people, do you know why they are not commenting? They are just being afraid. So they blame me where we know because man no hear. It must also be where God have also give you that commitment to make have a where anything where we say, but you are still hard. But my next prayer is that as you still follow up, a blessing of a follow up, no be swabo. Or we're not going to war or any war. And for your life to be warolized, You have to do the unusual. So this very fight is not made for only community. It's a fight for everyone. As you are speaking the truth, you are fighting for humanity. Because it was lies they used in putting us into this mental slavery. We have been mentally enslaved. Our father were physically enslaved. Right now, we are mentally enslaved. Now, that one was past. The school you go, mental slavery. You are mentally enslaved. Look at church. The artifact. Thank God for our bloggers right now, who is also coming out with. And do you know, our people today, they are still ignorant of the devices. How can somebody, a small boy, or while I don't work, but where everybody was daily? Why not use the same method for Fulani to leave our city? What is a lot of people are very stupid. What stupidity? Seeing the truth, you are still believing on the lies. What you are stupid. Always to insulting. I'm not just insulting you. That's why the highest rate of people that's most stupides. Let me use the Spanish word here. Stupides. It's in Edo State. 80%. If I'm not making mistakes. It should be up to about 80. Up to about 80. Go and look at what a lot of persons are supporting. We tie on their neck. They felt the earth is still what they claimed before. So the 5D-dimensional consciousness is already here. And if you watch it, how do you know that they have come? A lot of you today, at the initial stage, you find it difficult to like our video. You find it difficult to say all the time, oh, do I mirror. Right now, you no longer see error. You don't believe on the raw truth. That is to say, you are in your 5D-dimensional consciousness. And the blessing on the 5D-dimensional consciousness will locate you. I pray for you right now. That pains that's in your life today, with the powers in the God of nature and the Anunnakis, the energy, frequency, and vibration that is to come, that you yourself will see it, will cleanse you, will clean your system. My next prayer for you today is that thing you are mistakenly done to yourself, that God Almighty will remove it from your system. Your name will become Onaiwu. I name you today Onaiwu. Wherever place you are hearing the tone of my voice tonight, that nanotech they used, despite they injected you to make sure they cut your life short or to control you, that injection will lead to a better thing in your life. That's my next prayer. If there's anything which I tell you the other day, Salobana we are watching film na ave man if you money fly private jet keke where you are film moto me everybody is fine. Or we can you home ni ayasi mi agbon iri you hun ni sefe ni I true to God. I love humanity. I come with the sophisticated true why because ma onu fun ya onu fun ki o boring now. Don't you think I can also rest? Don't you think I can relax for not talking to other people? I still love them with the love of do. Because he do a father, man, I hate anybody. He's a forgiving father. But was a wemi, and there was a bezo maduna who will kill Borivo. It didn't matter those state again. Or was a bezo maduna. That is it. So nothing lasts forever. My own salvation for humanity and redemption. I'm the CEO. So the CEO of what they are is Bomo, the opposite of what we are doing. That's why we put this on certain things here, so that if they will have a change of heart, when the judgment will not come, but forensic machine, we are going to start advocating for that soon. Maybe we are going to declare forensic machine, as an attorney, so that the mammy waters and the mammies, so that all these aliens will send them to oblivion. Be that they don't want to stay in the state. They want to keep on their shenanigans. We call for forensic analysis. If not, take go away. Are you go away? Are you very located? Where are you born? Are you feeling again? Are you go? Because anywhere the forensic machinery, they do adrenochrome, child sacrifice, human sacrifice. Then it's gone. It's going to happen. Please, don't lose emotion for anything. This is the word of God unto Zerubbabel. This is the word of God. Fuera de mí yo no puedo hacer eso. Si es propio personal, no puedo decir lo que yo estoy hablando. No puedo decirlo, no. Eso es cosa de Espíritu de Santos. No es mi cosa. Se va a pelear conmigo, Anunnaki te lo date Unkanya into Kavesa. Emi tu te lo date unkanya into Kavesa. Then you do see or no. Egani working if you be Udu have na me have liens of social media. You can see they are changing face. If they cannot the 30-something years, you are as old. Like Edian yes again connected. A truth all your man day younger every day. And it makes you to be much stronger. A truth the immune system woman will be. The strongest immune system today in the world is me. Why? Because of the truth. A boost, you know, your energy boost. So let me be ending it here. Today is the date in anything. I don't want to be I know these people they want to also say where April, you know, but in May, you know, but let me check the date. Because my mom, we are not supposed to be used. They created this time, they created time. No, I am mama. We both said. He made that we bona. What a bebor. Me make 20 years in it because everything is still very fresh. Because I believe one idiot. Today is Wednesday, 15th of May. And you get on our. Upon Wosa. You get there now. Today is Wednesday, 15th of May, 2024. So from here, te quiero mucho todos. Te quiero mucho todo. Italia say yata he Italian language o maybe. What I take te quiero mucho Italia he. Okay, va bene. So let's leave it there. God Almighty bless you all richly. I pray the God of Anunnaki, the Anunnaki will bring peace to your house. The Nibiru will bring peace to your house. Emidu will bring peace to your house. Mother Earth, Mother Universe, Mother God will bring peace to your house. Very material hangaye. Omano we no money ma, ogave mane. Omano wo malele ma, oma ohanwe me. No we wo dan lele ma, or dan ohanwe me. So iriyoyi. So as many that wish us well shall be well with them. But as many that said, we might me mama bonano de kasara masata. Anunnaki wayak bolorie. Come no we manipulate history never doni. Anunnaki wayak bolorie. Wag me. Come no we manipulate history ne. Or we en tema tago ge yanta. Anunnaki wayak bolorie. From here, see you some other time.